What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Louisville23, aka J130 Ethan Gaming Crew. Unfortunately for this recap, we do not have everyone, but we do have Sparkfly14.
Hi.
For this video, we're going to be breaking down Nintendo's E3 conference. Now, I didn't like it simply because it was at 11 a.m. and I had to get up for it. But besides that, I was pleasantly surprised by, you know, majority of what they did. Deuce, how did you feel about the conference overall?
Underwhelming.
Damn, that's it?
Precise and to the point, man. So I live my life.
So I'll say this: if Nintendo's job was to specifically make me buy a Switch, you did it. Because we already knew about Pokken, we already knew about all the stuff coming to the Switch, but what we got announced was, we already knew it was coming, but it was Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And, you know, me and Deuce, like, Deuce, are you like me? We want X. We don't care about the main series. We want X.
Yeah, the X is... Yeah, it's probably the only thing I care about.
Yeah,
as far as Xenoblade goes.
Yeah, like, the regular series, I don't care. If you like Shulk, that's cool for you. Look, Xenoblade Chronicles X was the best game that came out for the Wii U. Facts. I don't care about Smash Brothers. I don't care about nothing else. Xenoblade Chronicles X was the best game that came out for the Wii U, period. I was really hoping for a sequel, and a sequel on the Switch. I didn't get that, but that's whatever. But we did get Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I guess will have to hold me over. I mean, it looks cool. Like I said, never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game before X. Never played a mainstream or main storyline, whatever one. But, I mean, it's got a, you know, I mean, I guess it looks interesting, so I might give it a shot. But what really, really confused me was this nigga Mario's a T-Rex. So apparently in Super Mario Odyssey, apparently Mario, from what it looks like from the trailer, anything he throws his hat on, he can freaking transform into. I mean, it's cool, I guess. Juice, what do you think?
Very interesting. I expected this game. Like, they're you can tell they're trying to be new with this Mario. I mean, they put this nigga in New York, bro. Like,
Mario's Wu-Tang Adventure.
And then I did end up watching some of the Treehouse that was right after the conference. I only watched it for about 10 minutes or so. And the first game they played was Super Mario Odyssey. And it looks fun. It looks really fun. It's some different shit in there that it's never been in any Mario game before. It's fun.
Like, I feel like with this game will finally be like, I feel like this will be the first true game since 64 where we just get that really immersive environment where, you know, it's just a ton of content to play. Because let's be real, like, I haven't played another Mario game that made me feel like, I haven't had that much fun playing a Mario game since 64. And I feel like this might be the first time I get that feeling again. Because this shit looks crazy. But what doesn't make me feel that great is Rocket League. Yo, Rocket League for the Switch, let's be real. Rocket League is fun. Everyone's love Rocket League. I have that on 2 consoles, bro. I have that on PC and PS4. I'm not gonna get it again for Switch. What about you, Deuce?
Nope.
Moving on. Yo, what I am excited for, though. Look. Well, Chris isn't here. We don't have a Switch. We didn't play Breath of the Wild, so we can't speak on this expansion, but I mean, Chris seemed interested enough. But here's what we're really... Okay, before we get into that, Deuce, what you think about the Yoshi game?
I don't give a fuck about that Yoshi game.
Yo, bro, you gonna do Yoshi like that, bro?
I've never enjoyed a Yoshi story, Yoshi's Island. I've never...
You didn't like Yoshi's Island?
No.
What are you?
No.
Bro.
It's not my cup. No.
The one from the Game Boy?
I never liked any of them.
Damn.
And I played like 3 of them. I can't do it.
That's wild. I'm shocked. Wow. Well, anyways, if I had to rank who won E3, I'm giving it to Sony. After Sony, I'm giving it to EA. But in third place, I have to give it to Nintendo. And you might be asking why. Everything that they announced, pretty much, besides Rocket League, we already knew about. And they basically just expanded on all the things we already knew about. But they did drop 2 bombs. They were subtle bombs, but bombs nonetheless. The first one, Metroid Prime 4. Deuce, I don't know if you're into Metroid like that, so I'm gonna let you go first.
I can't really say I'm a huge fan of Metroid. I've only played... I've played one Metroid game, and that was back on the game. I don't even remember what the fucking game it was. I just know it was on the GameCube.
And you're a Zero Suit main.
That's yeah. But that's the only game I played. So I don't know. For long-time Metroid fans, I can see it probably brought some of them to tears. But at this point, I'm kind of indifferent about it.
Look, here's my beef with Metroid. My favorite Metroid game of all time is Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy. Favorite Metroid game of all time. I played other Metroid games. Probably the one Metroid game that interested me the most and was the biggest letdown was Metroid Prime Hunters. I believe it was called. It came out for the original DS. Look, I couldn't play it because the DS's control scheme was so weird. If I can get a decent Metroid game in the Metroid main story game on a console where I can just sit down with one controller and play it, I'm all for it. I'm down. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm a super duper like diehard Metroid fan, but it is a fun franchise, so I'm looking forward to it. But what I can say I'm a super duper diehard fan of is Pokemon. Deuce, sound the alarm. It's time. What have I said in every video ever? If they bring a core RPG to the Switch, it's over. Copping a Switch, whether I have to buy it or not. Click clack, it's time. They didn't show us a trailer. They didn't show us any screenshots. They didn't even give us a title. They didn't even give us a card. They didn't even give us a teaser. Dude literally just showed up. Yo, core RPG, Switch, boom, easy. Deuce, what do you think?
It's hard for me to get excited when they have nothing to back it. Like, of course, I like the fact that they're at least thinking about it, because in that last Pokemon Direct, everyone wanted a title to be announced for the Switch, and it didn't, so everyone's down and shit. And now, you know, it's basically just a promise, like, hey, chill out. It's gonna be there eventually, just not right now. So I don't know. When I see some type of visual, a fucking screenshot or video, something, I'll be more excited. But I'm still into the idea very much.
You know, and I understand that, but you have to admit, it means a lot more when it's coming from the creator of the game rather than just some niggas on YouTube. That always makes you feel good. Like, I'm with you. Like, until I see something, like, because when you see the way games work nowadays, it's like, oh, it got delayed 10 years. You know, like, you don't want, you know, I'm down. But I like how a lot of these developers are buying into the Switch. And they're like, yo, we're going to make this thing happen. The Wii U didn't get this type of support. The Switch is. So it's making me more confident about picking up a Switch. And I think it definitely might be time. But a core RPG on the Switch, fuck, man. Like, if they had showed a trailer, they would have won E3. I'll put it to you like that. If they would have put a trailer, they would have won E3. But hey, it's in the works. Like he said, he's like, don't be looking out for it. Just know it's on the way. I can respect that. So, even though I hate waiting, I'm the most impatient person on the planet, I can respect it. So, either way, dude, you got anything else to say about Nintendo?
Wasn't much at all.
Look, a little underwhelming, but we got a couple of gems. There's a few diamonds in the rough. Just gotta look for them. But anyways, this has been Either End Gaming. I'm Louisville23. This has been Sparks Fly 14. Next we might do a coverage of, actually no, ain't no might, we are going to do it. We have to do it on Microsoft because they drop one specific heater that we have to cover. So that's it for this video. Tune in for the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, keep up with what's going on with the channel. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. We're trying to get our streaming stuff together. Till then, we're Either End Gaming. We out this bitch. Later.